guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day, just like a basic intro. I am in a mild calorie deficit. I'm trying to cut just a little bit. It's a lot easier. Like, I've been losing quite a bit of weight just from not filming videos, so I'm in like a mild calorie deficit. I'm eating 4 to 5 times a day, usually 5. I try to aim for 5. I just try to spread out my protein throughout the day. If it's like evenly spread out throughout the day, you constantly have protein going to your muscles, instead of like if I was to eat one big protein meal, like 100 grams of protein, and then not eat protein for the rest of the day, then, you know, when that food's digested, it's not going into my bloodstream. So I try to spread out my protein throughout the day. And that's like pretty much it. It's like a pretty simple what I eat in a day. Nothing crazy, nothing too strict. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what I eat. I have some recipes that Sally, I had to put her outside my room because she was playing with her ball in here and it's like too loud when I'm filming. Now she's like really upset, but I have some new recipes that I think are amazing, that I'm like obsessed with to eat, and they're very easy to make. So I hope you guys get some good ideas from this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to let Sally in now because she's having a mental breakdown, and I'm gonna go make my breakfast. So I will see you guys in like 5 minutes. So for breakfast, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite breakfast right now, like literally. So I have this for breakfast every day without fail. Like, it's just one of those breakfasts that you just have every day. And then sometimes I'll have it for lunch or dinner, like twice a day sometimes, just because it's that good. And it's also so easy. So like if I'm feeling lazy, I'll always have this. And that's also another thing too, like in the morning, I can't have like a complicated breakfast. Like, I'm not gonna cook myself eggs. I'm just not the kind of person. I am a hot mess in the morning, and I'm not gonna take extra time to cook myself. I need all the time I have to just get myself together, you know? So this RX peanut butter, it's so good. And for the longest time, I stayed away from trying it because it has egg whites in it. If you can see, it says 1 egg white. And so I was like, you know, that sounds kind of weird. I don't really want to try that. Like, I just always went with a different kind of peanut butter. But so their other kinds are good too, but this chocolate peanut butter, it's so good. It tastes like Captain Crunch. And then Sally is gonna just chill. You guys can't see her, but you wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? Don't be nervous. Of course, she's gonna look at the food and not you guys. Okay? Okay. Alright, you wanna go down now? Okay. So yes, then I will take my 0% fat Greek yogurt, some stevia. This is literally like, I get this at Ralph's. It's like the generic brand. And what else? Oh yes, and then, so I use both crunchy puff sticks. This is just rice, but they make it into like a stick. And I also use rice cakes, but I prefer the crunchy puff sticks because if you see, they have a little bit, oops, I just broke it. They have like a coating on the outside that's sugary. So this is like kind of a dessert in a breakfast, but it's good, okay? Okay, one thing about these though is that they separate a shit ton. I don't know why. So you really have to like I don't know, knead this, I think is the word. Yeah, knead, open, squeeze. So that's like one thing that's kind of annoying, but I mean, it's worth it. I will need you any day, baby. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna set that to the side. Okay, so first, are you guys ready for this recipe that's so difficult to make? First I put in my Greek yogurt. I put in 1 serving, so 170 grams. And yes, I measure all my food, or I weigh all my food, just because it helps me be more accurate when I'm counting. And then I take some stevia, and I always eyeball stevia. I just like put in as much as I feel like I need to, which is usually a fuck ton. And then last but not least, I put in my peanut butter. And I always kind of have to go like this. Because it just like will not come out. That's what it looks like. Nothing fancy or special, but trust me, it tastes so good. So, this is my breakfast. It's literally like the most boring looking bitch ever, but trust me, it's not. And then I just I literally look forward to this every morning. Find a breakfast that helps you get out of bed in the morning, okay? As corny as it sounds, if I'm looking forward to my breakfast, 10 times easier for me to get out of bed. And also I like when there's like little pieces or little chunks of peanut butter in there that aren't like fully stirred up. I don't know, I like it. Especially because dairy is, if it's like non-sugar, low fat, it's a great form of protein. And it's really high quality protein too. So it'll absorb into your body better than, say, protein from peanut butter, you know? So I like to have, you know, high quality protein sources at least 5 times a day, like to spread out my protein intake. And so that's why I like to start the day with some dairy, if you can have it. I know a lot of people are allergic to it, but I'm gonna finish my breakfast, get dressed, go train. Oh, I have one thing to show you actually, because while I train, I drink a whey and dextrose mixture, so like whey protein and dextrose, just because dextrose is a quick absorbing carb, and then whey is protein. And I drink that during my workout to help prevent muscle breakdown because I'm on a calorie deficit. So if your workouts are longer than 90 minutes, you're not a beginner, and you are in a calorie deficit, I would recommend drinking some protein and quick absorbing carbs during your workout. So that's what I do. I'll show you guys how I make it. It's fucking easy, you know, like scoop into the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my breakfast. I'll show you guys that. Gonna get dressed, go train. And then today's like a really chill day for me. Like I don't have much going on. I have like a few errands to run, but that's why I felt like this would be a good day to film it, because I like don't have much going on. So, I'm going to do that, and then I will see you guys for my post-workout meal, which is fucking heavy in carbs, and I'm here for it. It's my second favorite meal of the day. This is my first. So yes, I will see you. I'll actually see you in a few minutes, because I'm going to show you the whey and dextrose, and then after that, I will see you later. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I make my intra-workout meal or shake, and it's very easy. Like I don't even really need to show you guys, but I'm going to. So I just bought this like tiny, it's 17 ounces, because I didn't want one of those big ones. It's just like too much to carry around. So I got like a tiny little blender bottle that has like a closed cap. I think I got it on Amazon. And literally all I do, I don't measure this out because it just feels like it takes too much work to measure out when they have a scoop that's supposed to measure it for you. So I just take a scoop of dextrose. I almost just dropped that. I take a scoop of dextrose. Put it in. And then I take a scoop of P Science Amazing Cake Pop protein powder, which I have been using for a full year now, ever since I saw Stephanie Buttermore, Sally, always causing a ruckus, ever since I saw Stephanie Buttermore like obsessively use them in her oats or her oatmeal, and she's not lying, it's really good. It's like sweet, so if you like sweet stuff, you'll be a fan. I know, you guys know I like sweet stuff, so I'm a huge fan of it. And so then, yeah, I just take this with me, and then I'll put some water in it, shake it up, drink it. I drink it between each exercise, so I'll have a couple sips, you know, like after I'm done with all my sets for the exercise, and then if I'm not finished with it by the time that my workout's over, I'll just chug the rest of it before I have my post-workout meal. So that is that. So I'm on my way out, and there's a little ritual Sally and I have that I'll show you guys. Sally, come here. You ready? You ready for your treat? Get out the way. So first I gotta psych her up a bit for it. Look, she's already pumped. So I psych her up for a bit for it. You want one? Do you want one? And then she runs away with it. As if I'm gonna take it from her. So yeah, that's our little ritual. Now I'm gonna go put her in her crate and I'm gonna go work out. Okay, so now I'm gonna make my post-workout meal, which I'm so hungry right now that I already started the water because I was not trying to make this take any longer than it needed to. So my post-workout is also like the heaviest in carbs because I just worked out, so my muscles are depleted of glycogen. And eating carbs, there have been studies that have shown that if you eat carbs post-workout as opposed to like pre-workout or like too far after your workout, they'll actually get stored as glycogen instead of stored as fat. I mean, sign me up. It means more energy to work out and it means less fat, which I'm here for that. So I am going to put my pasta in, and I really hope I have enough. I put 2 servings in. Fingers crossed. Yes, I'm gonna have like exactly enough. Perfect. Okay. Then I add some salt. Okay, so while my pasta's cooking, I am going to put everything else into a bowl and just microwave it, and then I'm going to add my pasta when it's done, and that's it. It's really easy. So first, I'm going to put my ground beef. So I always prep this, like I'll get ground beef at the store and then just make it and just put it in a Tupperware thing so that it's ready to go. So I forget, how many ounces do I need? I already have everything in my Fitness Pal. So let's see. I need 5 ounces, which is kind of a lot. Hopefully I have enough of this as well. I think it's gonna be perfect. I got lucky. I was not prepared. I need to go grocery shopping. And then I put in 80 grams of peas, or a serving of peas. I don't like the peas, but I should eat vegetables, so that's what we're doing. Then I put in 6 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. It's actually Parmesan Romano and Asiago. 6 tablespoons, buddy. You already know. Oops. Which, will I have enough? Once again, this is like a theme. It's not like the most healthy thing, but I don't care. I like it. And then I also put in some mustard. It might sound kind of weird, but it really does add like a nice flavor because I don't add pasta sauce or anything. I'm just like not a huge red sauce fan. I think you guys know that if you watch my videos. So I don't add pasta sauce or anything, but I will add butter. So it's vegan butter, just because I wanted it with olive oil, just because olive oil is like a healthier fat, and I couldn't find regular butter made with olive oil. Like, do they even do that? So it's just Earth Balance. And I put in 1 tablespoon of this, so 11 grams. Ooh, that's 11 grams. Okay, perfect. So that's what she looks like. I'm not gonna microwave it now. I'm gonna wait till my pasta's done cooking and then microwave it so that they're both kind of finished at the same time. But yeah, I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. But that's pretty much it. And I'm so hungry. I'm so excited. Like, words can't even describe how excited I am. It's finally time to eat. So this is what it looks like. It's so good. You guys have no idea. And then I also stopped at Burger King on the way home and got myself a Diet Coke to pair with my pasta. I'm like having a little bit of a Diet Coke obsession, and it's becoming expensive even though Diet Coke is really cheap. Sally's staring at me. Can't have any, especially because it has mustard in it. I'm like trying to learn all the things that dogs can and can't eat, just so I can be like extra careful when things fall on the ground, you know? Like, I don't really feed her human food, but like the other day I had Sally, I'm trying to film. The other day I was having avocado toast, and if you have a dog, I'm assuming you know that they can't have avocado. And some of it dropped on the floor, like a big chunk of guacamole. Well, I was having guacamole toast, I guess. And a big chunk dropped on the floor. And I fucking dove for that, because she was going for it too. I literally dove for it. I was like, no. Because I don't know, like what would even happen if she ate it, you know? Especially because she's a puppy, like her stomach's so tiny in general. It's 1:30 right now. My next meal will be around 5:30 or so. I try to eat like every 3 to 4 hours. And then my meal after that will be at like 8:30 or 9. So I have 2 meals left, 2 down, and my intra-workout shake. So yeah, 2 meals left. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. I'm enjoying it because it feels good to film again, not gonna lie. Like, it feels really good. So yes, I will see you guys in a couple hours for my dinner. For some reason, I set up the camera earlier and it felt like way more natural than the angle I have it at right now. But hopefully you guys can see me okay. I don't have my monitor up or anything because it's on my phone and I don't have my phone with me. So I'm just gonna hope and pray that you guys can see everything. So I'm gonna make my second to last meal now. It's not like, both of my last meals of the day are not really meals, they're like snacks. Like, this is really not gonna be that much food. But then I'm gonna eat again like an hour before I go to bed. So yeah, I have like 2 more snacks left, and this is like a bomb snack. It's so good. You guys have no idea. So, but I'm gonna show you, so you guys are gonna know. So I have 2 other kinds of gluten-free bread that I like to make this with better. I ran out of my other kind, like I was not prepared. You guys know I'm like hoping and praying every time I make a meal that I'm gonna have what I want. I should have gone to the grocery store before this, but I don't have the bread that I usually like to use to make this, just because this is like so tiny. Like the surface area, it's like thick, but it's like the surface area is tiny, so I can't fit as much meat onto it as I want, and that's what I put on it, is I put on meat. But I'm just gonna like go with it and make it work. So first I have to open it. I'm only gonna use one. That's another reason why I don't really like it, is the other bread I can use 2 slices, and then it's like a bigger surface area, like I said. But I'm only gonna use one, and I cut it in half. And then I just put it in the oven. It's on broil low, so it's just gonna like toast it a little bit. You don't need to do this, but I personally think it makes a big difference. And Sally is gonna hang out at my feet like she always does when I'm cooking. So this is the game changer. Actually, there's 2 things that are game changers. One is the chicken, and then the other is garlic dipper and spread. I like garlic aioli better. They have this garlic aioli kind. I get this at Ralph's. They were sold out, so I got this garlic dip, and it's not bad. It's just not like, it's not the same. There's something like missing. I sprayed some Chosen Foods avocado oil. I try to cook with avocado oil. So I sprayed that in the pan, and then I'm gonna measure out 4 ounces of chicken. And the thing about this chicken that makes it so good, I get this from Sprouts, and it's garlic and herb. So it adds like a little bit of extra flavor. Ooh. It's like double garlic because it's garlic and herb chicken, and then I use garlic sauce, and it's just so good. So I'm just gonna measure out 4 ounces just because that's how much I'm eating. So then I just put it in the pan. And I think you guys saw me put, yeah, okay, you guys. And then I basically just, I like it to be warm. You could totally eat it cold, like you don't need to put it in the pan. But I always like, I'm not a huge fan of like cold lunch meat. Like, I remember in high school, they had these literal, like this is some real janky salad type shit. They used to have lunch meat salads, dead ass. Like, have you ever had cut up ham in a salad? I don't know if that's a normal thing, but I felt like that wasn't normal. And they would literally have like cold turkey and ham just like cut up into squares and put it on like a Caesar salad instead of chicken, like regular chicken. And so ever since then, I've been kind of like triggered with cold lunch meat. I feel like it just, warming it up just like makes it better. I don't know. Should I show you what Sally eats in a day? You want to do a little dog mukbang? She said no. I don't care though, we're gonna do one. Alright, so the bread's done. And I literally just warm up the chicken, so I don't like need to cook it for that long. It's fine. It's been on there for like a minute, literally, maybe 2. This is what the bread looks like. And not gonna lie, like even though I was saying I like other bread better, so the other 2 kinds of bread that I like are from this brand, this Char brand. I swear they have the best gluten-free anything, like best gluten-free crackers, best gluten-free bread. I really like their sourdough. That's the kind that I usually use. It's so good. Or their multi-grain bread's really good too. Like, they just kill it with the gluten-free stuff. So if you're gluten-free, this is a good brand to try. And so yeah, then I put on, I do 1.5 tablespoons, so that'd be like 20 grams. I'm so excited. Okay, so then I just put it on my bread, on this bread, and see, like, it's kind of falling off this side. That's why I'm not like a huge fan of it, because you can't really fit all of it. Played myself. That's what I get for trying to show you guys. I'm sure you can see it's like just not gonna fit all of it that comfortably. But let's take a bite. Everything is so soft. It literally like melts in your mouth. Like, that's the best way to describe it, is like just literally melts. I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna begin editing this video right now. Actually, I'm gonna go sit down and start editing. And then I'll be back for my last meal, which is actually like a smoothie, kind of. It's just like blended up protein with some fruit and whatever. So that'll be my last meal, and I will see you guys then. Okay, so it is now 9 o'clock, so it's late. I'm gonna go to bed in like an hour. I try not to eat too close to when I'm gonna go to bed, so an hour is about fine. But it's time for my last meal of the day. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm really fucking tired right now. Like, I just feel out of it. So, what I have is a smoothie. Super easy, super simple. It's kind of the theme of like all my meals. So I don't measure my almond milk because it's so low calorie, and it's just like, I used to measure it to the gram, and then one day I was just like, why? Like, it's literally 30 calories, I thought it's fine. So then I also don't really measure my spinach because I just like to pretend I'm getting a lot more in than I am. And I don't want to know how many grams this actually is. And then I put in, sometimes it depends on how much protein I eat at the end of the day. But I was pretty good today. So I only need like a half scoop. So I will measure this. I don't measure it in my protein shake because, I don't know, like there's literally no rhyme or reason why I measure this and not that. But that's how I do it. So 16 gramaroos. So oftentimes I use bananas because I think bananas, like, if you use bananas in your smoothies, you know, it just like makes it creamier. But honestly, I'm kind of feeling like a sweeter vibe. Bananas aren't that sweet. So I am going to use some strawberries. I couldn't find, I went to Ralph's the other day and I couldn't find frozen fruit. Like, they didn't have frozen fruit. I was so confused. And naturally, like, I'm not going to ask anyone. So I just went home with fresh strawberries and cut them up and put them in a baggie. But yeah, I was like, what kind of grocery store doesn't carry frozen fruit, you know? It's weird. And last but not least, but most important, is peanut butter, and I have a fresh jar. I love the first scoop of peanut butter. What are you chewing on? Sally, no. Sally, you are a fucking menace. She's literally chewing up the floor trim. I can't. No, Stop it. No. So then I put in a hefty tablespoon peanut butter, 32 gramaroos, final step is stevia, lots and lots of stevia because I'm a sugar fiend. All right. So refreshing. It doesn't look the most appetizing because of the spinach. I think it looks like a greenish, brownish mess, but it's really good. Okay. So that is the end of my what I eat in a day video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope that it maybe gave you guys some ideas, like if you're stuck, because I know sometimes I feel like, what the fuck should I eat, you know? Like it's hard to find high protein meal ideas. So I hope that you found it helpful in some way. I hope you at least enjoyed it. And I can always film more of these because I have not shown you guys like everything I eat every day. Like it's not like I eat the same thing every day, so besides the breakfast. But if you guys want to see more, let me know. And yeah, I will just see you in my next video.